welcome back to the channel. I'm the BMD, your host, and we are on one of my favorite parts of the show, Scott's Corner, with the one and only Scott Templeton, owner, operator, and partner in Blackrose Entertainment. We always want to know what's happening in his life. He runs a company with his lovely wife. We're saying lovely wife because I know she's in earshot and she won't come on and say hello to the cast and everybody else. We got to keep trying. We've got to get her. Anyways,
we're going to try.
Welcome to the show, sir. You're looking pretty good. I see you've got a shirt on there.
I
have got a shirt on too. We'll leave Lucas up to decide who wins the shirt contest tonight.
I've got my guitar, so
okay. Well, I've got Tommy Bahama's my favorite. If you want to jump out and get me a Tommy Bahama, I'd surely appreciate that.
There we go.
Listen, what's going on with Blackrose? You've had a busy week. You had Elvis artist at the Regent recently. Is that correct?
That is correct. We just had him there on the 23rd.
So tell us how that rolled out.
Well, it's a brand new show. It's only the second one that he's done live.
Go down to the water or something. You're too noisy.
Yeah, it's fine.
And it's Elvis on tour. And it's a completely different show than what he did with most of his other shows. So this is a brand new show. And if you remember back in, I think it was 68, he did the Elvis on Tour show. And it was it was really, really good. I mean, we ended up with 601 people there in the audience. Wow. So it was, like I said, it was an amazing show. There was 12 people in the band. It was absolutely, it knocked everybody, knocked the socks off everybody. They, all I've had is positive comments back from the show. And again, we're looking forward to the next segment, which is in December 19th. Steve Michaels is coming to Pickering Casino, and it's going to be with the Wonderful World of Christmas.
Okay, now that's a show he does yearly, isn't it?
That's December 19th.
Yeah, but that's a show that he's done quite a few times with you.
That's our yearly show. I believe this will be the third year.
Interesting. And how's that go? Good?
Oh, always good. Always good. You know, there's certain shows that are made for Blackrose Entertainment, and my wife's sneaking over my shoulder here. She's not going to come on, but she's sneaking. We have, when we're looking at it, we have the Elvis show, and then September 27th, actually, we have Grease coming to the casino as well. But we also have December 18th. It's called Jersey Nights Before Christmas. That will be appearing for the first time at the casino. We've had Jersey Nights there before. They are amazing, but this is the Christmas show. So it's going to be a great, great, great night to be there.
Interesting. Now that's a tribute to Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, correct?
That's correct. But they had all the Christmas songs in there as well. Paulie will talk about that once we get into that portion.
Okay. Listen, I've got a question for you.
Okay.
I was out walking around Durham region this week, and somebody came up to me, a viewer or watcher of the show, and we had just finished our Mountain Burger segment, which I understand went over well, but people were asking me, did you ever finish your burger?
Me?
Yeah.
Or you?
Oh, I finished mine.
Well,
people are asking me, did Scott finish his burger?
I took mine home. I had half the burger. I couldn't eat the whole thing. I took it home and had it for the a meal the next day.
Oh, you didn't share it with your wife?
No, she won't come on. she won't come on the video, so she won't come on Scott's Corner, where we can change it to Scott and Chris's Corner. But hey, you know how it is.
I hear you. So listen, you're busy. You've had a bit of a break when we last talked. You
Yep.
texted me and said you were on vacation. Give us a quick highlight. Where did you go? What did you do then?
Well, a lot of people may know it. We were up in Palm Beach, Georgian Bay. We had a cottage there for 50 years. Um, we sold the cottage. We stayed at a friend's cottage. We had the three grandkids, me and my wife. We had the grandkids. We were down at the beach for pretty much most of the time. 9 hours. The weather was very cooperative. It was like 33 to 34 degrees. I do not believe in the 9 hours I was at the beach. I was probably in the water 8 of those 9 hours.
Wow. Wow.
So, and the kids loved it. They had fun, and that was the best part about it all.
Very good. So listen, what's hot? What's hot in Blackrose Entertainment? What are you promoting right now? Any teasers? Any sneaks?
No sneezers and teaks, but I'll tell you what, if you go on to blackrosesentertainment.ca and you take a look at what we have coming up, we have, I believe, between now and the end of the year, probably another 10 Grease the Concert shows. We have, um, oh my God, there's so many shows coming up. Christmas shows. We have um, one that's going to be announced and released in September. It's the Celtic Tenors Christmas.
Okay.
From Ireland, they're coming in. We have them at Oshawa and Meaford. It's going to be a great show. Meaford is December 12th. Oshawa is December 16th. And they're going to be getting announced and released, I believe, September 11th. So it's going to be an amazing time at that point.
Now, what about? I heard some fake news that
Oh,
you may be dancing that night with the Celtic group. Is that true?
well, if you get up to the Regent Theater, you know, it's great. Everybody likes to dance in the seat. But the problem is dancing in your seat, you block other people's view of the show going on. But if you get up to the theater, you go there and you want to dance, move to the side aisle. If you dance on the side, it's great. We love it. That's where everybody should be. It's gonna again. The Celtic Tenors are an amazing show. It's actually our Celtic Tenors Christmas is great. We have another one called in November. It's the Tartan Terrors Christmas show, and again, this is something like we have so many different shows going on. I can't compile them all in my head right now. But you know what? It's going to be fun. We're going to have a fun time, a great show listing from coming September all the way to December this year. And there's a whole bunch of shows coming next year. Kim Mitchell, David Wilcox again. Jim Cuddy's coming. We have the shows. The people are coming to me with shows, and they want to play them again.
When it has like something too much. Yeah, I know.
Gowan. We have
Gallen's
Gowan
coming too.
He's in February 12th at the casino in Pickering.
Now, if you aren't dancing at the Celtic show, what about your Irish voice? Is that in tune?
Well, I don't have an Irish voice. I'm Scottish.
Okay.
I'm Scottish, and I'm like the second generation Scottish, so that accent's gone.
Let's talk about the schedule coming up September, October. You should be able to remember that, or send me to the website where people can see the host schedule and the events where they're playing.
I'll tell you right now, because we're all over the place. We're like I said, we're from Sarnia to Ottawa right now. We have a whole bunch of shows coming up. There's a tribute called, it's The Last Waltz. It's a musical celebration of the band. We have them coming to Ottawa, Kingston, and Pembroke, and that's September 11th, 12th, and 13th. It's going to be one of the greatest shows because it's the band released, or they did that documentary 50 years ago. Next year is 50 years for that. So this is just a lead up to next year's contribution to the music scene. You'll be seeing a lot of the Last Waltz coming up. We have Grease the concert coming all over the place. Like I said, there's probably another 10 shows coming up. At the Regent Theater, we have a very special show. It's called Can't Stop Me Now, a Van Morris tribute with Matt Weidenberger. And what you have on that show is probably 7 of the best artists in Ontario performing Van Morrison music. I mean, it's going to be a knockout. That's September 19th and 20th. September 19th is at the Regent Theater. September 20th is in Kingston. So you want to see a show? Come see it.
How are you wrapping up August, the month of August?
Hey, Mike.
The month of August, you're going to see me probably sitting in the backyard, maybe having a beer or a brew. Other than that, we don't kick in until I believe it's September 6th. All right.
Tell me how they can connect with you if they want to extend this this commenting, this interview on your social media IDs. What's the best way to get you?
You know what? I'm really Scott at BlackroseEntertainment.ca is great, and BlackroseEntertainment.ca. But let's get the wife involved here now. Let's send the email to Chris. Chris Templeton, 1960 at gmail.ca. She wants to hear about all your great shows that you guys want us to present.
Good way to end it. Good way to end it. Well, I see our other guest has been waiting patiently. Can you hear me, Paul?
Yes, I can.
Welcome back to the show. And our guest now has arrived. Looks like he's having some sunbathing and some swimming down at a waterfront area somewhat. Say hello to Paul Saunders. He's the lead operator of the, I guess we can say, rock musical Grease. Welcome to the show, sir. How's your day going? Obviously looking real good, real summery. How are you enjoying yourself?
I'm having a great summer. Thank you for asking. I'm down on the beaches in Toronto. My wife and I live down here, and we were taking a walk on the boardwalk, and voila, here we are.
Have you tell us how the tour is going, and what can the people expect from the show?
Well, it's a great show. Fabulous cast, very talented singer, dancers, and actors. And we've got our Sandy, our Rizzo, our Danny Zuko, our Kaniki, and our Duty. And I'm Vince Fontaine, the world's greatest disc jockey. And, it's a fabulous music from Greece and the 50s and 60s. We do all kinds of other things musically. It's a great show. We've been knocking them dead for a few years now on tour all over North America. So it's always a pleasure to work with Scott and Christine Templeton and Blackrose. They're our major promoters in Canada. We love them, and they've helped us, catapult our show.
How's the audience receiving you?
Standing ovations every night. It's great. It's a great feeling. seeing the crowd. People show up as pink ladies, and they wear their costumes, and the guys come as the T-Birds. So it's like a 50s, like if you like Sha Na Na and Happy Days, Grease, tribute to Grease is the place. It just goes over great all the time. We love doing it. And
what about song selection? Does the script change nightly?
no, no. I mean, we do all the big hits from Grease. From Grease is the Word to Summer Lovin' to, Hopelessly Devoted, etc. Grease Lightning, and then we add a lot of 50s and 60s tunes in between, like The Wanderer, Shout, things like that. It's great.
How's your lead singer on the actual tune, Grease? Can he get up to those soprano highs?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Because the guy who plays Danny Zuko in our show is also in Jersey Nights and is the Frankie Valli in Jersey Nights. Reese Burnell, who's lives in Durham. He's a great multi-talented guy. I should talk about the other people in the cast. Joey Doherty, who plays Kaneki, phenomenal performer, singer. Chelsea Johnson does Rizzo. Mia Prout plays Sandy. They're all fabulous. They're all super duper professionals. I'm real glad to have rounded them up, and I produce the shows, and I'm very happy to have them in my cast. As I said, I've been doing the show for over 20 years, so there's been a lot of Sandys and a lot of Dannys, over the years. This cast is phenomenal.
So
Probably the best one I've ever had.
this cast that you picked, they've been together for quite a while.
Yes, couple of years now.
Yeah, so everybody's probably got good rhythm and knows each other's parts okay.
Oh yeah, probably could do it in our sleep, but it's a different show every night. It really is. It's every audience is different. I mean, it's not musically different. It's not form different, but just the audience participation is always different. It's always exciting and fun. And we do a meet and greet at the end of the show, and you get to hear what the people have to say, and everybody brings back memories. It's great.
What about any changes in the show? Do you have to tweak different things, or is it the
Well,
same?
I direct and produce it, so yeah, I'm constantly giving people notes, and telling them what I think they should do and how to do this and how to move that way. I got a pretty long background in producing and directing theater, so they listen to me. My motto is leave your ego at the door, and that works in my operation. Everybody's open and listens and helps each other. It's great.
Picking the cast originally, the cast that's with you now. Tell
Yeah.
us a little bit about that process.
Well,
People are always fascinated on how do you make your selections? Is it talent alone, or
no, you know what? I'll tell you. It used to be I would like just have a cattle call, and have a listen to everybody and anybody. But at this point in my career, I have such a great stable of people that I've worked with over the years that I just can go to people and say, "Are you available to do this? You want to do this?" And it's easier. So it's an easier casting process just because of my experience and my stable of great talent
what about when you make
people.
your picks and it's really really close? Talk to us about how you get through. I'm taking you, Joe, but not you, Fred. That's got to be tough.
Well, you know what? I'm going to tell you, I produce 7 different shows right now, and they're all working all the time. So if somebody's that close, I can shift them into another one of my shows. I also have 2 casts of Grease. That's how busy the show's been. So um, I'm happy with my A cast and my B cast, and it's sort of like the Leafs and the Marlies. I'm bringing up this one to play Sandy this time, and whatever. It's great. It's a great. We've got it pretty organized at this point.
And what about how long is the run going for?
Well, it's nonstop. We just keep going. We're always going somewhere. We work in the United States a lot, in the U.S., and Scott keeps us very busy in Ontario and Canada. We're talking about going out to the Maritimes and out west. So it's just I spend 5 hours a day in my office talking to promoters and agents and other producers, and so it's
What about new projects? Anything in the
Yes, I've got two new projects right now that I'm really excited about. One of them is called An Evening with ABBA and the Bee Gees, and it's phenomenal. And another one is called That '80s Show, which is '80s music, right? '80s dance music. So I'm pretty excited about those shows. We've just started to move with them. And we've got a Beach Boys show that's busy in the U.S. a lot, and our Jersey Nights is like the always busy, always happening. So yeah, there's a lot going on.
So, is this little stay down at the beach with your wife relaxing? Is this a one-off? Because it sounds like you've got the foam growing out of your ear.
Well, I do, and you know what? Yeah, today I'm taking the day off, but I was in my office for about 5 hours already today. My wife made a lovely dinner, and we said it's a lovely night, so let's go down to the boardwalk. And then Scott said, "Hey, you're supposed to be on Zoom," and I went, "Oh God, yeah, I forgot. I'm sorry, Scott. And here I am, right? So, uh,
You made it happen. What do
yeah.
you do in your leisure time? I don't want to talk about tonight, but
My leisure time, I'm a workaholic. So my leisure time, I also produce film and television projects, and I've got two really going strong right now. One is an animated cartoon series called Rap Master Wolfman and the Three Little Pigs, and the other one is a dramatic series called The Other Side of Young Street. So I'm constantly writing them and developing them and working on that. I'm also a songwriter, so I'm an insomniac, so I stay up all night and play, write songs and stuff like that. So I'm pretty immersed in the arts. I always have been, and it works out well for me. My wife works as a manager in a hospital, so our careers are very vastly different. I think they say it's good to have two people that have opposites attract, right?
so when are you taking the ride into the sunset and saying, I've had enough, I've done enough, what else can I do?
Never. It's not a job, it's a career, and I love it. And I'm an artist, and I like to be around other artists and singers and songwriters and actors, dancers. It's been my life since I was a kid. I started my first professional theater job was I was in the production of Hair at the Royal Alex at the age of 21. And that was a big deal for me. And then I went off to LA and did Jesus Christ Superstar for 3.5 years. So I started real early, and I've been able to parlay it all into a successful career, and I'm proud of the shows that I do, and I'm proud of my associates. And why change?
I hear you. Now, is Greece your most successful show?
Greece and Jersey Nights are my two very successful shows. They both sort of run nose to nose, but they're both great shows. Um, yeah, they all do well. I mean, uh, Grease is sort of like an American anthem, right? Uh, Everybody knows it and everybody loves it. The same with the Frankie Valley stuff. Everybody knows it. It's like it's like it's like the soundtrack of our lives. You know what I mean?
But how do you stay fresh?
Yeah,
How do you keep your edge up?
that's a good question. How do I stay fresh? I'm constantly doing new things. I'm constantly challenging myself. That's how I stay fresh.
Okay.
And I also enjoy the business of producing shows, which is a rarity in our industry. Most artists don't really like doing that, but I enjoy it. I enjoy it.
Two questions to go if you can stay with us.
Sure.
Tell us about where the next shows are coming up, the venues, and last question, tie in your social medias if people want to connect with you.
Okay. The next real big show that I'm excited about is Scott and Christine's show at the Pickering Casino on the 27th of September. We're I can't just recall our busy schedule off the top of my head. I apologize. I think we're in Brantford at the Sanderson Center with Greece on the 6th of September. That's exciting. We love the Sanderson Center. That's a Blackrose show. Um, there's just lots of stuff coming up stateside as well.
Let's flip to your social IDs and we'll wrap
Yeah.
on that.
Go to a tribute to Greece and the music of the 50s and 60s on Facebook. That is a tribute to Grease and the music of the 50s and 60s. And then Jersey Nights on Facebook. And our website, which kind of portrays all of our shows, is the history of rock and roll. The history of rock and soul.com.
Very good.
And that's the history of rockandsoul.com. And that's our website. All of our 8 shows are up there. And it tells you where we're playing, what we're doing, who the guys and gals are. I keep it up to date. So, yeah.
Well, thanks for doing this. I hope you enjoyed it. And we didn't delay your summer evening with your wife. You can get back to that. Folks, you've been listening to Meet the Band. I'm your host, the BMD, and we had the owner-operator of very many numerous rock shows and different music revitals, and that is Paul Saunders. And he is also in Greece. He's promoting, he's writing, he's directing. Thanks for taking the time. And you know what we do, in case you don't know, if you're happy, tell a friend and hit that subscribe button. We'll see you next time. Have a good night, Paul. Welcome back to the show. I'm the BMD, your host of Meet the Band. And our segment today is Behind the Scenes, but with viewer mail. Numerous times throughout the month between shows, we get viewer mail landed on my producer Lucas's desk, and we take time out to answer those questions as best we can. And this is our segment called Behind with Viewer Mail. Go ahead, Lucas. You got the questions.
All right. First question from our viewer mail is, BMD, how do you prepare for the show?
Well, that's a good question. Usually it starts about a week ahead. Lucas will get confirmation of who the guest is and what we're going to talk about, what we're allowed to talk about, what the artist wants to talk about, whether it's an upcoming show or an upcoming interview with us, or talking about where they are in their life or lifestyle at the point. Lucas will send that to me with usually a bio. Lucas, what do you think with that answer? Did that cover it?
Oh, that more than covered it.
Hey folks, the BMD here on my show, Meet the Band. If you or your group would like to be a guest on the show, email us at thebmdpodcast@gmail.com. See you then.